Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday morning to you. I hope you had a wonderful week. I've been really enjoying looking at your slides on the important book. It's fun seeing all of the littles. I don't have any little people in my life right now. Some neighbors that have babies that are like 2 and 3 that I get to talk with or visit with, but my own children are grown and nobody's provided me any grandchildren yet. My oldest is 32, my youngest is 21, and the middle child is 25. I can't forget him. So it's fun seeing all of the babies, the animals, the horses, the dogs. Wow. All the activities you guys are doing, skiing, and your slides just sounded so happy and eventful. And it was really nice getting to know you since we don't get to be face to face in a traditional classroom. So I wanted to get a jump start on this week because last week was so hectic. I want to thank you again for being so patient while I was finishing the yearbook. It's published and done, and a big relief. The kids are very happy. We're going to have a celebratory party this week and look over the book on the big screen and critique and applaud and all of those wonderful things. A couple things about this week's lesson. It talks about in the lesson about how schools want to use technology, but then money, funding, not thinking far enough in advance, and a lot of times with technology, you can't think far enough in advance these days, cause problems when you try to continue using technology in a classroom. I had something funny happen the other day. A teacher walked in and she goes, "Did you just get a document camera?" And I said, "Well, why would I get a document camera? God, we've had those for like 10 years longer." And she's like, "Well, a document camera just showed up at my room and I already have one." I was like, "Okay." And so then about 5 minutes later, the aide walks in and brings this giant box and sits it down. "Miss Wood, this is for you." And of course, it's a document camera. And here was something that nobody's really using anymore that the school had written up in one of their steps to moving forward in technology how many years ago, and the plan was just continuing through at this time, and I guess nobody caught it to rework it, and so I was like, oh, okay. The good thing is that we had 2 new document cameras that we could give to new teachers that may not have any type of technology in their classroom, but it just goes to show you that even with the most careful strategic planning, things can go awry, and the Christian message in the reading this week is about that as well too. And I think when you think about strategic planning, it's that whole plan for the worst, hope for the best. You have to put into place what you think may happen and work towards that goal, and remember to check back on a regular basis to see how you're going to meet that goal, or how technology is going to grow or change in your classroom, or what to do if the technology that you have used in the past is now failing you and you have to move forward to something new. I thought it was fun when we were all doing the Google Map this week, but when we first started using Google Map, you could do 100 layers to Google Map. And now it's a limited amount of layers, finite amount of layers. So then that caused a lot of problems for students that we had to go in and fix. So it just goes to show you can be using something for a while and it can work great for your classes, and then all of a sudden, whoops, something changes and you have to redirect and look forward to how you can change that for the best. When you're writing technology grants, any type of grant actually, and some of you already have experience with this, the best advice that I can give you is to follow the directions accurately. Make sure that you don't miss any of the steps. The other thing is don't overwrite. A lot of times people put in so much information that it's lost. Your thoughts are lost in it. You want to be quick, precise, to the point. You want to make sure that the readers of the grant are going to be able to find what you want right away, and how you plan to implement your plans with technology, and what specifically you need. There's all sorts of good information on the week 6 assignment on how to write grants. And as you'll see when you look at the assignment 6 paper, 1, you have 2 weeks to do this. This is not going to be due until Sunday, May 1st. But make sure, as I said in the paper, don't procrastinate, because you will have a week 7 assignment too, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed when we're going into our final weeks. But you will have 2 weeks to work on this grant. You can either work on the mock grant and follow the directions for the mock grant, or if you decide that you want to do something like Donors Choose for technology for your classroom or another grant, just let me know. And that's fine. Please do it. As long as I can see the process and see the steps and see that you've been moving forward on it, that's what I want you to do. Our discussion board this week is related to our grant topic, where you'll be sharing information about what you're planning on writing. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I will be around all week. And like I said, now that I'm done with yearbook, things have slowed down and it's back to normal in my world now. I'm going to be catching up on grading this week, so everything should be graded by the end of the week. If you have any questions when you look at your grades, then just email me. But don't panic. You're all doing fine. EdTech is about you having this experience, learning, moving forward, finding things that may interest you, and becoming aware and not afraid to try something new in technology. So I don't want you panicking. Everybody's doing fine right now. If there's a mistake or something with the grade, I'll fix it. So don't freak. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and contact me if you need me. And good luck with the grant writing. Let me know if I can be of help.